Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tera Vanachari Yamuna Tera Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Shri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Shri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Radha Sama Sundar, Radha Sama Sundara. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jai Gaura Hari 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajakarya Ashtadharasata Sri Srimadesi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajakarya Ashtadharasata Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Ananda Gaudi Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय श्री मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय गंगा देवी जमुना देवी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय श्री तुलसी महारानी की जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय श्री प्रभुपाद ट्रांसजेंडरल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय श्री श्री गौरनिताई की जय श्री श्री कृष्ण बलराम की जय श्री श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर ललिता विशाखा देवी की जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय समवेत भक्त वृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुलं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणीं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवम् So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, chapter 37, text 9. Deva-ṛṣiḥ upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasy etad abhāṣata deva-ṛṣir upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasy etad abhāṣata deva-ṛṣir upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasy etad abhāṣata deva-ṛṣir upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasy etad abhāṣata deva-ṛṣir upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasy etad abhāṣata deva-ṛṣir upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasy etad abhāṣata deva-ṛṣir upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasy etad abhāṣata. Mataji, deva-ṛṣir upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasy etad abhāṣata deva-ṛṣiḥ, the sage among the demigods, Nārada Muni, upasaṅgamya, approaching, bhāgavata, of devotees of the Lord, pravaraḥ, the most exalted, nṛpa, O King Parīkṣit, kṛṣṇam, Lord Kṛṣṇa, akliṣṭa, without trouble, karmāṇam, whose activities, rahasi, in privacy, etad, this, abhāṣata, said. Translation and purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Translation. My dear king, thereafter, Lord Kṛṣṇa was approached in a solitary place by the great sage among the demigods, Nārada Muni. That most exalted devotee spoke as follows to the Lord, who effortlessly performs his pastimes. Purport. After speaking with Kaṁsa, Nārada went to see Lord Kṛṣṇa. The Lord's Vrindavan pastimes were nearly completed, and Nārada wanted to see those he would enact in Mathura. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakshunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश श्रीरूपं शग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथ नितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णं चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्नाय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नम्ने गौरतिसे नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे देवर्षिर उपासङ्gamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ rahasi etad abhāṣata. So here in this verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, the great sage Nārada Muni is approaching Lord Kṛṣṇa in a solitary place and requesting him to manifest his Mathura pastimes. So as we know that Lord Kṛṣṇa has already killed Kesi demon, which was sent by Kaṁsa, and at the same time Kaṁsa had also sent Akrura to Vṛndāvan to take Krishna and Balaram to Mathura. So Nārada Muni, who is a great devotee of the Lord, here it has been described, deva-ṛṣiḥ upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa. So Nārada Muni, this great sage among demigods, he has been described here as bhāgavata-pravaro. So the simple meaning of this word is bhāgavata-pravara, is the most exalted devotee of the Lord. Bhāgavata, those who are devotees of the Lord, but pravara, arthat great exalted devotees of the Lord. So Nārada Muni naturally is the most exalted devotee of the Lord, who travels all over the three worlds, chanting the holy name of the Lord and propagating Krishna consciousness. So Bhāgavata has two meanings. One is Grantha Bhāgavat, means where the Supreme Lord is glorified. So in Grantha Bhāgavat, book Bhāgavata, the Supreme Lord is glorified throughout Bhāgavata. In the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. So in the same way, Bhakti Bhāgavata, the devotees of the Lord, they are also glorifying the Supreme Lord throughout their life, without interruption. So they are also called Bhāgavata. So here, Nārada Muni is called bhāgavata-pravaro, the exalted Bhāgavata. As Nārada Muni is propagating the devotional service to Krishna, and he is the spiritual master of Srila Vyasadeva, who wrote Grantha Bhāgavata on the instruction of Nārada Muni. When Srila Vyasadeva was despondent after writing all the Vedic literatures, so he was in dilemma. Why he was not feeling satisfied? And when he was contemplating on this subject matter, then Vyasadeva himself thought that perhaps I have not described the glories of the Lord sufficiently in all these literatures. And that is the cause of despondency. So when Vyasadeva was thinking like this, then Nārada Muni arrived, Srila Vyasadeva's spiritual master, and he also confirmed that because he had not glorified the Supreme Lord profusely in all these Vedic literatures, and that was the cause of feeling despondent. So, under the instruction of Nārada Muni, then Srila Vyasadeva wrote this prime and most important literature, Srimad Bhāgavatam, which glorifies the activities of the Supreme Lord from beginning to end. So Nārada Muni not only instructed Srila Vyasadeva to glorify the Supreme Lord, he is traveling all over the universe and instructing the same thing to the devotees of the Lord. And the great devotees are actually disciples of Nārada Muni, like Dhruva and Prahlad. So, here Nārada Muni has been described bhāgavata-pravaro, the exalted devotee of the Lord. And this pravara has also another meaning. Pra means this is exalted. And vara means manoratha siddhi. So, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives this insight that Nārada Muni was trying to fulfill the exalted desires of the devotees of Mathura. the devotees of Mathura, they were eagerly waiting to see Lord Kṛṣṇa. Though they were living nearby, Vrindavan, Mathura is very near to Vrindavan, but they were hearing about Lord Kṛṣṇa's pastimes in Vrindavan and becoming more and more eager to see Lord Kṛṣṇa, but they could not come to Vrindavan to see Kṛṣṇa. And the reason was they were all afraid of Kaṁsa. They knew Kaṁsa was a demoniac king who was against Lord Kṛṣṇa, against all the Brahmins and devotees of the Lord. So they were all afraid. Of course, the wives of the Brahmins, they did not care for Kaṁsa. They were so much attracted to Kṛṣṇa that they did not care about Kaṁsa, about their husbands, about their brothers, sons, fathers, did not care anyone. They anyway came to see Kṛṣṇa in Vrindavan. But other devotees, they could not do so. And they were all eagerly waiting in Mathura to see Lord Kṛṣṇa. So, this was their desire. And Nārada Muni became a means to fulfill that desire of the devotees of Mathura. Though Kaṁsa was in dilemma about Kṛṣṇa and Balaram, he sent so many demons to kill Kṛṣṇa and Balaram, but all the demons were killed by Kṛṣṇa and Balaram. So Kaṁsa could not ascertain whether these are the two boys who are born to kill him or someone else. But Nārada Muni, he came and revealed everything in front of Kaṁsa. Nārada Muni was trying to expedite the arrival of Kṛṣṇa and Balaram in Mathura. And that was the desire of the devotees of Mathura. They wanted to see Kṛṣṇa and Balaram. So Nārada Muni was actually helping them by revealing the real identity of Kṛṣṇa and Balaram. So one day Nārada Muni came and informed Kaṁsa that Kaṁsa, these two boys, Kṛṣṇa and Balaram, they are actually not the sons of Nanda Maharaj. Because Balaram was born in Vrindavan, Kṛṣṇa was also born in Vrindavan, so that was the idea everyone had. And everyone thought that they were sons of Nanda Maharaj. So Nārada Muni revealed the fact that they were not the sons of Nanda Maharaj. They were actually the sons of Vasudeva. So Kaṁsa was very much surprised to hear this. He said, how was it possible? Who took those two boys from Mathura to Vrindavan, Gokul? So then Nārada Muni revealed that Vasudeva, he took Kṛṣṇa from the prison house, as Kṛṣṇa was the 8th child of Devaki, and Vasudeva took him from the prison house and took him to Gokul and left it in Nanda Maharaj's house. And then Kaṁsa asked, then what about Balaram? Then Nārada Muni said, Balaram was also the seventh child of Devaki. And he was transported to Gokul. And the daughter which you are thinking was the daughter of Vasudeva and Devaki, actually she was the daughter of Nanda. So Kaṁsa became very, very surprised to hear all these things from Nārada Muni, and he was believing on Nārada Muni's words, because Nārada Muni had he was getting respect from the demons and also the devotees. Because sometimes when Nārada Muni would go to a demon like Kaṁsa and reveal all these secret things, then Kaṁsa would think, oh, Nārada Muni is very favorable to me. That's why he is revealing this fact. So he was actually honored by the demons and also by the devotees. So then, when Kaṁsa heard this, he was very much surprised and also very angry within his heart on Vasudeva, that Vasudeva has cheated him. So, as we know, when Kaṁsa thought the Vasudeva's eighth child was a daughter, so he was very repentant. And he had released Vasudeva and Devaki from the prison and begged forgiveness from them. And Vasudeva and Devaki, they were free for all these years in Mathura. But now, Nārada Muni revealed this fact, and Kaṁsa was very angry. So after Nārada Muni left, when Nārada Muni was still there, then Kaṁsa wanted to kill Vasudeva immediately. So when he wanted to kill Vasudeva immediately, then Nārada Muni stopped him. He said, Kaṁsa, you don't be so foolish. If you kill Vasudeva, then what will happen? That these two boys, Kṛṣṇa and Balaram, with Nanda Maharaj, they will flee out of fear of their life. So then your purpose will not be fulfilled. Better you do one thing. You don't do anything to Vasudeva. You spare them. Better you make the arrangement to bring Kṛṣṇa and Balaram from Nandagram with some pretext, with some plea. And you kill them here. So then Kaṁsa thought, oh, this is a very nice idea. Nārada Muni was giving. So immediately, Kaṁsa first ordered Kesi to go to Vṛndāvan and kill Kṛṣṇa and Balaram. So after doing this, then he called Akrura. Akrura was a Yaduvanshi. And we know that because of the atrocities of Kaṁsa, most of the members of the Yadu clan had left Mathura. They had gone into different places and they were hiding out of fear of Kaṁsa. But Akrura stayed back. to serve Kaṁsa with the intention that when Krishna would appear, he would get the darshan of the Lord. That's why Akrura became the minister of Kaṁsa. And though he was a devotee of Krishna, but externally he was acting like a minister of Kaṁsa, and his intention was to see Krishna, get darshan of Krishna. And Akrura knew very well that Krishna would kill Kaṁsa, and in that way deliver the members of the Yadu dynasty, Vrishnis and Bhojakas. So, Kaṁsa called Akrura and asked him, because Kaṁsa was very intelligent, he knew how to do his work. So when Akrura came to him, then Kaṁsa held Akrura's hand and told Akrura that you do this favor to me. You go to Vrindavan and bring Krishna and Balaram. I am arranging a bow sacrifice. So on the pretext of watching this festival, you bring Krishna and Balaram with this chariot. Kaṁsa had a new chariot built, and that chariot was standing there. No one had used that. So Kaṁsa thought, if I will offer this new chariot to Akrura, he will be tempted to ride this chariot and go to Vrindavan and bring Krishna and Balaram. That was the intention of Kaṁsa. But when Akrura heard about Kaṁsa was offering this new chariot to go to Vrindavan, so Akrura was very much pleased, not for himself, that he would ride this new chariot, but he was thinking that actually this new chariot is befitting for Krishna and Balaram to ride. Because Krishna and Balaram should not ride a chariot which was used by Kaṁsa. So, Akrura's intention was also fulfilled, that Krishna and Balaram would get a new chariot to come to Mathura. So, this thing happened on Ekadashi day. So when Kaṁsa asked Kṛṣṇa to come to Vrindavan to kill Kṛṣṇa, he ordered him and also called Akrura and sent him to Vrindavan. That this happened on Ekadashi day. So Akrura started the next day, on Dvadashi day in the early morning, even without breaking his fast. Akrura started for Vrindavan because he was so excited to see Krishna and Balaram, for which he was waiting for so many years. And now Kaṁsa had done a favor to him by sending him to Vrindavan so he would see Krishna and Balaram. So he did not break his fast immediately, because he was also awake throughout the whole night. He was thinking how I could go and how I could see Krishna and Balaram, how they will receive me. All these things were going on in his mind. So he was not sleeping on Ekadashi night. And next morning, he immediately left for Krishna and Balaram to bring them. So Kasi had come, and Krishna has already killed Kasi. And the next demon, because Krishna killed Kasi in the morning of Ekadasi. And then in the afternoon, Bhemasura was killed. That will come later on. So, Nārada Muni has now come to meet Krishna. So, someone may say that, Nārada Muni did a wrong thing. Because Vasudeva, Devaki, they were free, and because Nārada Muni informed Kaṁsa about these secret things which Vasudeva had done, now Kaṁsa imprisoned Vasudeva and Devaki again. And with the intention that after killing Krishna and Balaram, he would kill also Vasudeva. He would also kill Nanda. So he will kill everyone. That was the intention of Kaṁsa. So someone may say that Nārada Muni did not do right by informing Kaṁsa. But Nārada Muni was acting with inspired by the Leela Shakti of Krishna. Because Krishna wanted to perform this pastime, so Nārada Muni was acting, being inspired by Krishna's Leela Shakti. Because Krishna has to come and kill Kaṁsa in Mathura to expedite that pastime and to fulfill the intention of the devotees of Mathura. Though Vasudeva was imprisoned for short time, because Nārada Muni knew Krishna would come, kill Kaṁsa and release Vasudeva. And unless Krishna would hear that his parents are imprisoned, how he will be tempted to come? So that was also another reason for Krishna, because Krishna appeared in this material world to kill the demons. Though in Vrindavan, Krishna killed many demons, but there are so many demons left. And Kaṁsa was one of them. So now Krishna's killing demons pastime would manifest in Mathura and other places. That's why Nārada Muni came to see Krishna to remind him that now your Brajalila is ending. Now you should manifest your Mathura Lila and satisfy the devotees of Mathura. Now you have already satisfied the devotees of Vrindavan by performing pastimes with them. And the devotees in Mathura, they are waiting since long time to get your darshan, and your father and mother, they are now imprisoned by Kaṁsa, and it is your duty to go and release them and kill Kaṁsa. So Nārada Muni, deva-ṛṣiḥ upasaṅgamya bhāgavata-pravaro nṛpa. So Nārada Muni also fulfilled the desire of the devotees of Mathura. And this is called exalted desire of the devotees of Mathura. Because material desires and spiritual desires are different. Sometimes we desire something material to gratify our senses. That is a material desire. But this desire of the Mathuravasi devotees, this is a transcendental desire to see Krishna. That's why desire is also exalted. When the devotees desire something in respect to Krishna and his devotional service, so that is not any ordinary desire or material desire. Sometimes devotees, they become bewildered. When they desire something, they think, oh, this is something material desire I have. This is not material, this is spiritual desire. And this spiritual desire is always exalted desire, which is in relationship to Krishna. So, Nārada Muni, he fulfills the desire of the devotees of Mathura, the exalted desire of the devotees of Mathura. kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ. And Lord Kṛṣṇa has been described here as akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ, who performs pastimes without any effort. Lord Kṛṣṇa performs his pastimes such like killing demons without any effort. And not only killing demons, Lord Kṛṣṇa performs so many different kinds of pastimes which is impossible for ordinary persons to do. So, here we see Krishna killed Kasi demon. Kasi demon was not any ordinary demon. He came in form of a horse, and with the hairs of his mane, the clouds in the sky were scattered. So, to kill such a demon was not any easy thing, but Krishna killed him very easily, without any effort. How did Krishna kill? Just put his left hand in the mouth of Kasi, because Kasi was opening widely his mouth and rushing towards Krishna to attack him. So Krishna said, okay, you want to eat something because you have opened your mouth? Krishna showed his left thumb. He said, you want to eat something? Okay, eat. He put his left hand inside Kasi's mouth. And Kasi demon, he wanted to chew Krishna's hand, which was very soft. But to Kasi demon, Krishna's hand became like a hot iron. So when Kasi's teeth touched the hand of Krishna, then all teeth fell down. So instead of chewing Krishna's hand, Kasi lost all his teeth. Krishna did not do anything, he just put his hand inside his mouth, and then his hand expanded within the mouth of Kasi. As a result, Kasi was suffocated. He could not breathe and died. This is the way Krishna killed such a big demon without any effort. He was playing with Kasi. Krishna was laughing. When he put his hand, he was laughing. And we say Kṛṣṇa also lifted Govardhan hill when he was only 7 years old. And how did he lift Govardhan hill? With his left finger. Who could do this? So when people hear this thing, they don't believe that how such a small boy could do this. Then they think, oh, this must be these are just imaginative stories. Kṛṣṇa is just like a human being, and these stories are imaginative. People don't believe because they don't understand the true nature of Lord Kṛṣṇa. They don't understand Kṛṣṇa's tattva, that who really Kṛṣṇa was. They think Kṛṣṇa was an ordinary child, ordinary human being. That's why they cannot understand Kṛṣṇa and Kṛṣṇa's activities. So, Kṛṣṇam akliṣṭa-karmāṇaṁ. So Lord Kṛṣṇa, he performs this Herculean task which ordinary people could not do. Very easily, just like a plaything for him. Rahasy etad abhāṣata. So Nārada Muni met Lord Kṛṣṇa in a solitary place, not in front of all the cowherd boys. Kṛṣṇa met with Nārada Muni in a solitary place, and Nārada Muni offered Kṛṣṇa's obeisances and reminded him that now your Braj Lila is finishing. Now you please manifest your Mathura Lila. Within a day or two, I would like to see Kaṁsa is killed. Kaṁsa is being killed. And your parents, they are being released from the prison. So all these things Nārada Muni reminded Kṛṣṇa to expedite his journey to Mathura. And the next day morning, Akrura started for, then Nārada Muni left. The next day morning, Akrura started for Nandagram, arrived in the evening, and then that was on Dvadashi day. And on Trayodasi day, Akrura left Nandagram with Kṛṣṇa and Balaram and Nanda Maharaj and other cowherd boys for Mathura. And on Trayodasi day, Kṛṣṇa broke the sacrificial bow in the afternoon. And on Chaturdasi day, he killed Chanura, Mustika, Kubalaya Pida, elephant, Kaṁsa, everyone. So this is the prelude to Mathura Lila. This is the Nārada Muni is actually making the arrangements that Kṛṣṇa would leave Vṛndāvan. Now he would manifest his Mathura pastimes. Hare Krishna. Any comments or questions? Here.
Gaurav came to take Krishna Balram, and then, as you said, that exact Tithi, Ekadasi, Dvadasi,
it has Phalguna.
Phalguna. So, Phalgun month, Chaturdashi day, Kaṁsa was killed. Phalgun, just like we celebrate Phalgun Purnima, remember that as Gaurav Purnima. So the day before Gaurav Purnima, Kaṁsa was killed.
Yes.
Maharaj, another point is that in the beginning of the class you mentioned that bhāgavata-pravaro, explaining this one, that Nārada Muni was the most exalted devotee, and he inspired Vyasadeva to write Bhāgavatam. So, at the same time we hear that Bhāgavatam is eternal.
Bhagavad is?
Eternal.
Eternal, yeah.
Eternal. And so Nārada Muni inspired Vyasadeva to write. So, what is the proper word to say in English? It's in compilation or writing that Vyasadeva?
Actually, all the pastimes were revealed to Vyasadeva when he was in meditation. So, he compiled, you can say.
Maybe the compilation.
Of course, Vyasadeva did not write himself. No, Ganesh was writing for him. So anyway, this is a compilation. It is already there. Eternal. Krishna's pastimes are eternal. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, I have a little doubt. Just, in starting from Bhagavata, demigods, when Vasudeva took birth and they played the cattle drums like Anakrudavi, so who never says the untruth to anyone. Okay. But in time of Krishna's taking birth and changing the children's, Vasudeva ji give to the daughter to Kaṁsa. So, this particular, whatever saying by the demigods, here we see not, connecting with the character of the Vasudeva. So, can you Maharaj explain how this happened?
What do you mean? You mean that Vasudeva cheated? Kaṁsa?
It is now because the demigods, before, when Vasudeva took birth and this particular one never...
I understand.
Yeah.
So, you are telling that Vasudeva is very truthful.
Yes.
But how did he do this work of changing the child? That you mean?
Yeah, because already they described this quality is like.
But Krishna ordered Vasudeva, no? When Vasudeva and Devaki requested Krishna to become a human child so they can hide him somewhere. Because they are so afraid of Kaṁsa, and in front of their eyes they have seen their 6 children were killed. So they are so afraid of Kaṁsa, even the Supreme Lord has appeared in front of them, but still they are afraid of Kaṁsa, that they are thinking, oh, you have appeared in 400 form, and how can we hide such a 400 form child? So you become a human child, so we can hide you somewhere. Then Krishna said, okay, if you want to hide me, then you take me to Nanda's house. Leave me there. So Krishna ordered them. So there was nothing wrong in Vasudeva. Is it okay? No. Hare Krishna. Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki